Welcome to our little mobile home out in the country. You know, we are renovating, remodeling, touching up our mobile home, getting it ready to sell because we want to move to a new property. It just feels like we should. So, one of the things that we have to do is windows and doors. We're going to be replacing this door today. We decided to start with just doing the door so we can get some practice in and figure out how it's going to go. Because I figure if we can do this door, then the windows will be easy. Now the reason we're replacing this door is because it's lousy. You can see it's got tape over the window because it leaks. There's actually like no trim on the inside of the window. You can see it has screws sticking out of it because it doesn't latch. When this was listed for sale, the door was actually flapping open at one point and somebody had to come over here and screw the door shut because it wouldn't close. It's bent up, it's dented up, it's a mess. So it's time to go. Now our mobile home might be different than yours, but every screw on this home is kind of this odd shape. And at first we had a lot of trouble figuring out how to take those off because none of the hardware stores and none of the big box stores had the bits for them. We finally went to an Ace Hardware and found that it was a clutch bit. So if you have trouble finding the clutch bits, if you need them, just try to find a smaller hardware store. They might have them. This is a 5/32 clutch bit. We just ran into some major trouble. Guys, I thought this door would be quick and easy, and as usual, it's not. We said that the door had problems, and that meant that it was actually letting water in. We found some floor damage. Look at this. This is all rotten under here. Look at the floor.
Yep.
Should have known. You know us though, we're gonna fix it, we're gonna make it right, we're not gonna hide it, so it's just part of the process. Luckily it doesn't look like the damage extends very far, it's just right around this edge.
And you know what the problem is, probably, is because these trailers don't have big gutters and they don't have any eaves. So like a lot of water runs down and gets in, you know?
Mm-hmm. Got whacked. There it is. So now we gotta pull off all this old putty. This metal has sharp edges on it, so I'm trying to be careful. So there's a change of plans. This went from a simple door install to a total floor rebuild. We're going to be cutting this carpet out and fixing the floor. I actually do know that there's some other spots in the hallway that could use some repair. So we're going to go ahead and cut the carpet right out of the hallway and just see what's going on under here. You'd be surprised to see how many homes have water damage around windows and doors. It's very common, so I should have expected it. But I guess we were hoping for the best. It's still okay. I think we have the supplies we need. Let's get working on it.
Well, once this is all done at least, it will look good with the laminate flooring.
You think so?
And we'll get the dark one like that we did in our kitchen.
And this needs to be
Getting hungry.
This should come out dirtily, but easily. This is the stuff that makes you cry. It's like so gross. Well, here it is, guys. Cleaned out and disgusting. There's the damage. Pretty bad, pretty terrible. And we have more damage down here, and we kind of expected this one because you can see the water stains from the window coming down, and we knew there was a soft spot here. So there's 2 holes we have to fix. Gross, I know, but we can handle it. So we just cleaned up, and we're going to call it a night. We're going to come back to this tomorrow with some awesome fix. Alright, I thought I was done, but I couldn't help myself. So I took out the tools, and I just cut the floor around all the damaged spots, all the way over to here. I'm going to be prying it up and seeing what it looks like underneath. I just busted my finger because I'm not wearing my gloves. But it's coming out okay. Look at the dry rot right here. Not happy with that, but I can fix it. And the rest of this is solid, so we're doing okay. I can fix this. I'm gonna have to straighten these cuts up a little bit. So let's see how this feels. Welcome back to a new day. You can see we have a temporary door in place. We threw this sheet up last night to keep the mosquitoes out. Today was a crazy day. We're running late, so we're going to get right back into work. We picked up some wood. We picked up some new flooring. We're going to be putting laminate flooring in the hallway. It's a high traffic area, and buying a long strip of carpet just didn't make sense. Last night we cut out all the rotted wood that was running here. Don't worry, these are still supported. There's metal under them, and it feels pretty good. So we're going to be replacing this 2x6 right here, and then we're going to be sliding in some new flooring right on top, and it'll be just like new, solid. More? Sorry for not recording it, but we got the piece in. It was basically just shimming it up a little bit and sliding a 3/4 inch plywood into place. This is actually a full rectangle, so it goes fully under the walls. And I also anchored the walls with some long 6-inch screws right into the new plywood and the new joist.
That came out really good.
Super good. It's done. It's perfect.
Yeah. Nice and level. Perfect.
So we still have another hole over here that we cut. There was more water damage we wanted to tackle. We're going to get the door in first and then do that later. So here's the new door. We're ready to put it in. We're going to be installing it with tacky tape, which is some kind of polymer sealant. It's just a strip of putty. I don't know.
Squishy stuff.
I'm going to be putting it all around here. On the flange, I don't know the best way to do this, but the house is dirty and the flange is clean, so I'm going to put it on the flange because it'll stick better. And then I'll peel off the backing. And we'll just stick that door in place and get it screwed in.
It's beautiful out when the clouds come over.
I suppose I don't have to be a perfectionist about it.
Nope.
Is it a good... I don't know if I can. Good? We got the door in! It looks so cool. So there it is, all screwed in tight. I think it's weather tight. I put the drip cap above it. I don't think I needed that, but there's all those holes were there. So I decided to go ahead and put that back up. And it looks pretty cool and fresh. I can't wait to see it against the fresh white paint when we get this painted.
Oh, it's gonna look great.
Yeah.
And I like the diamond. Looks good and lets the light in.
Now, we didn't buy door hardware, so I'm not going to be pulling it open to show you guys. Right now it's being held in with clips. We're going to leave them until we have a knob.
Yeah. We forgot to get a doorknob.
So I think I got a good seal with this putty. It's looking good. The new door was smaller than the old door. You can see it. So I got to clean up this edge and patch those holes. I'll probably patch them with body filler again, like Bondo. Used for cars, and it'll be fine. But yeah, not too bad. We had already cut this strip of rotted floor out, and I was about to replace it, but then I started looking at the rest of the floor, and it does have water damage, and the top layer flakes off pretty easily. I was scraping it up with my tool. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and cut it all the way back and get as much water damage out as possible. So we're going to actually cut this out and replace this whole chunk. So here it is. The floor is finished. It's solid and fresh looking. I think this is a good place to end the video for today because it was a door video. We got the door installed finally. Look how much work it took.
Yeah, turned into that.
So we're happy to have the door installed and everything is looking good. The hallway floor is ready for laminate. We'll start working on that next and we'll be sure to show you. So stay tuned for that video. Everything's going fine. I want you guys to know that even though it looks like we always have a disaster on our hands, we're always finding problems or going through struggles or something, it's totally okay. We're not trying...
It's normal.
Yeah, this is just life. We're not trying to look...
like we always go through weird problems.
Yeah. Like, you know, we're cool. We just want you to know that this is just part of life, part of the adventure, and...
we're used to this kind of thing.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to the next step, and we just like to do it right and get it done. So just don't feel bad for us or the situation. Everything is totally cool. We're going to come back with another video soon. So until next time, take care.
Bye.
This is going to be the new flooring for the hallway. We decided to get laminate because carpet would have been a pain, and this is more durable for like a high-use hallway.
So we went to the store and we wanted to get the same color that was in the kitchen, but when we got there we realized they don't sell it anymore. So we got the same brand but a different color. So this one looks pretty nice. I think it'll look good in there. Yeah, we decided instead of dark to go light, and we think that's going to contrast really well with the wood and lighten up the hallway. The hallway's dark, so the lighter the better. I think it looks pretty cool. I actually like it. We'll see how it looks when it's all down.